What's up, my mean friends? Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ48, and welcome back to Mist Survival. Alright, so we are going to return to the mine today. Alright, we're going to make an outpost at the mine, both inside and out, and I'm going to try and figure out the most efficient way to get in there, get what I need, and get out of there using the least amount of resources. Okay? I want to bring back resources because I need to make ammo. In order to make ammo, I have to make a reloading bench, right? And that's going to take copper, which I already have, but I don't have the iron, right? I'm also going to make a furnace down there. I need to make a repair bench at some point. So we've got a lot of work to do today. Some people are asking me why I'm throwing away charcoal. And they brought up a good point that I didn't think about. You need charcoal to make gunpowder. So I'm not really sad I threw away charcoal. I mean, I can get a lot of charcoal. Charcoal's not hard to get. But as a matter of fact, I might still end up throwing it away anyway, because how much do you really need? But yeah, throwing away charcoal, you do need to make gunpowder. So that was a good point. Oh man, this tip you guys are going to love. So these cars, I broke apart these cars and they're respawning, and thank goodness they are. Check this out. You can go from car to car and continuously take gas out of each of the cars. And the funny thing is, by the time you get from one car to another, the other one's already respawned. So check this out. You go to the car over here and grab that. All right. And then once that's done, you go back to the original car. And guess what? Guess what? Boom! It's already respawned its gas. Now you might be thinking, Cage, your vehicles don't use a lot of gas. And because I was thinking this. Vehicles don't use a lot of gas. Is this really important? Well, here's the thing, guys. You can put gas in the generator. I knew this from last season. I never did it because gas, like, last season wasn't as easy to get as just going from car to car. So I wouldn't use it in here. I'd save it for my vehicles. But you can put gas in here. And that is freaking awesome. This thing's going to last for almost 5 days now. And it's full. That is awesome. So thank you very much for that tip. That was the comment section tip of the series. Not even the tip of the week. That was tip of the series. Thank you very much for that, guys. Freaking awesome. One other thing is people wanted to know why I built the garage on the garage platform. You don't need to. To be perfectly honest, guys, I didn't think about it. But even if I did, I would have built the platform anyway. Honestly, I think it looks better like that. And it's not even that expensive, is it? No, God, that's it. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, well, 30 logs is kind of expensive, but whatever. You know what? I think it looks cooler. I like it off the ground. Also, it allows me to walk underneath it, which I think is pretty neat. And, if I need to get through, it's easier. If I had it to do over again, would I have built the platform? Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm glad I built it. I think it looks cool off the ground, personally. But you don't really need it off the ground. The only reason there's an option to make it off the ground is if you have uneven terrain. Well, I'm going to need a lot of stone to build what I want to build at the mine. I've looked into the numbers, and on the high end, I figured I would need anywhere between 70 and 100 stone. 70 I would feel comfortable with. 100's probably more than I need, but I think once I get I've got a bunch of stone already in my truck. Once I get to 3 stacks, as a matter of fact, let's just do it like this. Once I fill up these 3 stacks, I will have enough stone and I will be good to go. And you might be wondering where I am. Well, I am at my original base location. This is the best area I could find for stone that I know about that's close. I really like coming here for stone. It's just wide open. I turn off all the foliage, and that allows me to just see stone from far off. It's great. It's very quick. And I'm going to need like 18 stone for the furnace. And then I'm going to need like, I think it's 8 stone per mortar and pestle. So I'm just going to need a ton of stone. I might make a second pickaxe as well before I go down there. I think I have what I need for it. My pickaxe is like 88%, but no reason not to have a second. I'm just going to take all the food and everything I can, and we're just going to spend a lot of time at that mine. I'm kind of glad I didn't build here because of the frame skipping I'm getting at my base because all the stuff on the ground. That's all from Scott chopping trees. The branches, the leaves, the bark. That stuff's all from him chopping trees, right? Now, none of this stuff, these like big branches. Where is it? I just saw a big branch over here, but now I don't see it. Anyway, none of the big branches or the stone or any of this stuff is falling near my base, which is why I have to come here for stone. If I need stone, it's not going to be at my base. That stuff's just not spawning around my base. And I'm glad it's not, because it would just add to the stuttering issue. Some people mentioned that me using Loot's Refresh could be causing a stuttering issue. I don't think so, because my theory is, and again, I could be wrong about this, but people seem to agree with me in the comments section. My theory is that once you get a certain circumference, like I'm right here. Yes, I'm right here. Once you get a certain circumference around this area, nothing else is spawned in. None of this, like, this is my very, I don't know a lot about video games, but I think that when you are a certain distance away from where the player is, none of this stuff is actually in the game. It's there. If you walk into the area, it gets built, but it's not there. So, like, if there's a bunch of stuff on the ground over here, it's not lagging me because it's not loaded. That's my, uneducated, know nothing about video game theory. Like I said, a lot of people in the comment section did agree with me about that. So, the Loot Refresh, if I left everything on the ground near my base, maybe would be affecting the stuttering, but I've been looting it all. Like, if it's near my base, and then, according to my theory, loaded in, I've been looting it. So, all right, there is all of my stone. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. That's 87 stone. That should be plenty. And yeah, let's get back to base. All right, I hope I have everything. I gotta bring like a million things. I'm probably over prepared. But you know what? You could be completely over-prepared, like have all this food and meat and tools and lighting and building materials. You could have just a million things, and if you're forgetting one key thing, you could be screwed. As a matter of fact, before I go any farther, why don't we take a look and make sure we have a hammer? I'm pretty sure I have a hammer, because I usually bring a hammer with me wherever I go. Yeah, I got a hammer and a saw. As far as I know, I'm ready to go. We'll just have to see. But man, you guys, like, when I get to the mine, I will give you a rundown on what I'm bringing and why, and you will see. You will know my pain. Because, oh my goodness. Like, so much stuff. I'm going to stay at the mine as long as I can. I've got a plan that if I'm not even going to say this, I don't want it to be a surprise, but I do have a plan, and if it works out, I'm going to be able to walk out of here with an absolute metric butt ton of resources. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. We'll see. I mean, no matter what, I have a backup plan. I have an original plan, which is now my backup plan. And that plan was like, it was what it was, but then I was like, I think I can do better. So my original plan and my backup plan is if my new plan doesn't work, I will build the outpost outside of the base, outside of the mine, and then just use that as a, base of operations for my mining endeavors. We'll have to see how it goes. Alright, so here we are. And I'm going to go over everything I've got and why. Alright, here we go. Turn that off. Probably should turn that off first. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look in here. Alright, I've got... Alright, that's nothing. This is all building materials. Okay, this is pretty much all got to come with me. So, going to be encumbered like right off the bat. Boy, yeah, okay. So, wow, I kind of need all these. Well, I don't need all these. You know what? I'll just go over stuff with you guys first, and then we'll just take it from there. Alright, so that's all the building materials. These are all my mortar and pestles, and I've got some extra stone as well for more building materials. I've got all this food and water. I've got more food and water. I've got arrows, and this is my basic setup right here. Got a lot of stuff, but encumbrance is going to be a problem. Let me figure out weight-wise how I can get all this stuff down into the mine. All right, I've gone through everything, and this is what I need. I'm taking everything I can down there. The first thing we're going to have to do is kill some infected. All right, there's one. Can barely see anything, but, what are you going to do? All right, so as I kill them, I like to reload for the next one. All right, there you go. And reload. And they'll come in one at a time, hearing the blast. So that's 3. I think I'm going to use 5 shells to get down there. Alright. I know there's more over there, but I can't even loot these guys, so I guess it really doesn't... Well, no. I'm not going to loot anything because I'm over... Like, I will be encumbered. I know it's a little dark in here. I apologize, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, I know there's more guys down here. There you go. Beautiful. Reload. And there should be one more, right? No? Okay. That's fine. Now, we do have stuff to mine here, but like I said, I'm so, like, encumbered, I won't be able to get down there. There shouldn't be any more enemies down there, and this is pitch dark, so I'm going to not record the rest of the trip down. Man, it was dark on the way down here, but, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to make the small cabin down here, make it my base, and then leave the game and come back and see where I end up. I've already saved the game up top. This is my ultimate idea. All right, I could come down here, mine everything, store it, smelt it. Everything's smelted. When you take a rare ore, or not a rare ore, but you know, a regular ore, and you smelt it into an ingot, it's like a third of the weight. And when you grind the stuff into powder, it's like a tenth of the weight. So, and also with this thing, I'm hoping I'll spawn down here. All right, if it's my base. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a drink because I don't like seeing the dehydrated thing. I'm going to make this my base. I don't think having my peeps down here is going to help in any way, but that's not really what this is for. All right, so make this your active base. All right, small house is set as base. There we go. Also, another thing is you can give these guys stuff. Like, if I wanted to, I could put stuff in his inventory and then go back home and then make that base my home, and he'll come back to the other base with all that stuff in his inventory, which is awesome. All right, so you know what? We got to save the game while we're down here, which kind of sucks. There's no way to... Oh, there's no way to, like, leave and come back. Oh, is this going to work? All right, so my original idea was I would save the game up top, and then if this doesn't work, I would just go back up top and build it up there. But I'm going to have to save the game here. If this doesn't work, I've wasted all the resources. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth a shot. Man, this is scary, dude. Small house is set as base. This is scary, all right? This is really freaking scary because I might have just wasted all these resources. I have to go home and get a bunch more resources, bring them back, do this whole thing all over again, building up top. But I think it's worth a try. Now, I wouldn't normally show me going out to the main menu, but we're going to do it together because I'm really curious on how this is going to work. Remember last time I played, when I did this, I ended up at my home base because that was my main base. So if this keeps me down here, that'll be awesome. And then I could just leave when I'm ready. Come on. This has got to work, right? It's going to work. I just hope I don't fall through the world or anything crazy like that. That could be a problem. Think about that. No, we're going to find out together, people. Yep. Yep. Oh, boy. I might have just fucked my entire game. So as you can see, someone did give me some help to get out of the mine. I'm going to explain to you how in a moment. But first things first, when I was down in the mine, I was very upset. I was thinking 100% I'm going to have to restart my world. And I was not happy about that. Like, just having to restart your world in this game is just, you know, I didn't want to do it. And it was very upsetting. So I decided to step away from the computer. I went out and I watched a movie. I watched Top Gun Maverick, which was a fantastic movie. All right. And then I went to take a nap. Before I took a nap, though, I checked out on Discord because when I got stuck in the mine, before I went to go watch Maverick, I asked on Discord, guys, please, for the love of God, is there anything I can do? Someone did get back to me. I want to give a shout out to Kabola on the Mist Discord. You saved me. You saved me, bro. You saved me. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys how to do this. There's like some kind of like cheat menu. I can't show you because the key that you use to bring up the cheat menu just happens to be the key I use to record. So I can't hit it because I'll stop recording. But the little plus sign on your number pad to the right, right side of your keyboard, just hit that a bunch of times. Just plus, 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 plus. Just keep hitting it. And eventually, a little cheat thing will show up. And one of those cheat things is you can teleport. And one of the places you can teleport is to the entrance of the mine, which is just fantastic. It'll get stuck on your screen, but what you do is just bring up your inventory and it'll get rid of it. So thank goodness for that. Someone said, I was like telling people in Discord it worked for me and thanking them and stuff. And one thing someone said in Discord was you better use it now before Ratty takes it out. And I am going to strongly protest to taking that thing out of the game. Yes, there will be people who can take advantage and spawn stuff in. Whatever, dude. They paid for the game. If they want to spawn stuff in, let them. But here's the real reason. My game would have been over, And like, I mean, maybe just give an unstuck option or something. Get us out of the mine or whatever. Because like, I don't want to like spawn stuff in, but at the same time, I don't want my game to be over because I built in the wrong place and got myself stuck in the mine. So I really pray that Ratty doesn't take it out or whatever. Just replace it with something else. Something to teleport me out of the mine so I don't have to restart my world. because I've gotten so far in this world. I'm really excited about where I'm building, and you know, it's really awesome, and I don't want to have to restart. So again, guys, just hit, like, you know, numpad to the right of your keyboard. There's the little plus thing. Just keep hitting it until the little thing pops up, and then you will be able to get out of the sticky situations like that one. Went back home and got everything I needed for another building out here, another small cabin. Lesson learned, you know? Lesson learned. It was a scary lesson too, but, you know, it all worked out for the best. And we're just going to go ahead and build this thing out here. I did lose one of my survivors. Let's go ahead and save the game just in case some shenanigans happens. I did lose one of my survivors. I went back home and I set my home as my base again. And I noticed the survivor that I believe is the mechanic. There is the chick with the question mark above her head. I think that's Rachel. And then there's Scott. He's the most important one. Chops down trees. And the chick with the question mark above her head is important too, because once I think she wants an apple or something. She'll give me a quest which will help out. The mechanic is important if you want to get the car put together, but I've already got the car put together. So if I'm going to lose somebody, the mechanic is the least important one. But I still want to get her back. So I think, again, I'm going to go to Discord. I'm going to ask her. I'll be like, listen, man, will the mechanic be around? Can I, you know, go rescue her again? Maybe she'll be back there since she disappeared. Maybe she'll respawn in the cave. She was the first survivor I rescued, the one where I was on top of the cliff and I went into the cave, the one I had to carry. So if we have to go back and get her, it's not a big deal. I just hope she's there. All right, so let's get downstairs. We've got this thing upstairs. It's looking good. Now we got to go back downstairs. And where are the enemies? That's kind of... Oh, there we go. I wonder where the other ones are. I have no idea. Gotta watch out, though. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh, they're all weird spots here. Hey, don't kill me. Freaking jerk. Screw me up, man. I didn't expect you to be there. I'm not bringing any food with me, which means we have to get down there and get back up. It's going to take some time to bring everything down. We're going to have to go, you know, up and down a couple times, no doubt. But once we get everything down there, we'll, you know, and we're set up, we will only have to go down there once. Again, I am light on food, but a lot of the stuff I'm carrying is just stuff to build down there. And you might be saying, Cage, you're not going to, you know, you're not going to have to build that big, you know, structure again, that big cabin. Well, that's true, but I'm going to have to build other things. I want to build storage. I want to build a chair. And you might, a chair? What the hell do you need a chair for? Chairs are a great way to pass time. You can control the time a lot better in a chair than you can if you were just, you know, going to sleep. You know, if you go to sleep, you've lost an hour. And it only takes about 20 to 30 minutes to get all your stamina back. So going to sleep is a really bad way to get stamina back. You can do it in a pinch, but it's not really a good way to do things. Chair is better. So I'm making a chair. I'm going to need storage. I'm going to need the smeltery. I'm going to need a lot of stuff. So, you know, let's get down there. Also, once I get an apple, I got to do a looting video. I think next video is going to be a looting video. Where do you think the best place to look for an apple would be? Because I got to get it. I think Rachel wants an apple. I know I talked to her the other day. I don't remember exactly what she said, but I think I remember she wants, like, back in the day, like when I last did her quest. I think you got to, like, get her an apple or something to continue the quest. I'm going to have to talk to her. I'm going to make it my mission next video to get the elevator working. Once the elevator's working, this is going to be so much easier because the elevator's in the room where I fought the berserker, and if I can get that working, then I'm good to go. I can get down here so much quicker. Really? Wait, how did I get to 86? Did I loot stuff? Yeah, I picked stuff off the ground. Okay. All right, that was a mistake. So we're going to drop this stuff. There we go. I had my, you know, my weight measured up. Wait. Oh, I'm still 82? But I thought this said 78. What is going on? That's interesting. I'm not sure why that says 82. So, I guess I'll, actually, I don't think I need the hammer with me. All right, now I'm at 79. Not sure why the weights aren't lining up. If you get to 80% weight or over, you can't climb anymore. So, but I just don't know why it's saying different weight on this screen than the other, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I tried to break this thing down earlier, and it was still my main base. And it's interesting, if this is your main base, like if I went on here and I set it to be my active base, it won't let you break it down. So pretty interesting there, but I'm gonna break it down. Break it down. There we go. All right, and what we're gonna do over here is we are going to put ourselves a furnace right here. Put away that. Kind of line this up a little bit. That looks pretty good. That's better. All right, so we're gonna put this right here. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, and then we are going. I'm not gonna be able to build any of this stuff because I gotta go up and get some food, but I can at least set it up to be built. All right, so we're gonna let's use red lockers down here. I don't see why not. Okay, we'll put a locker right there. I'm not gonna worry about lining these up so, greatly like I did upstairs. I'm just gonna kind of, I guess I am. Who am I kidding? Of course I am. All right, let me place all these, and then we got to go upstairs and get some food. All right, I've got a lot of cleaning up to do down here, but let me go ahead and finish all my stuff over here I've been crafting. And yeah, I mean, I've been using 4 or 5 shotgun shells to get down here every time I come down here. I'm gonna try and stop doing. Oh my god, I got a lot of stuff down here. I'm gonna try and stop doing that. Moving forward, I'm gonna try and take him out with arrows. I just like the shotgun because I've got a lot of shotgun ammo. You know what? Why don't we see how easy it is to make the 5 shells before we make any decisions? Because then I really like just being able to go pop, pop, and they're just gone. Obliterated. I might take one shot here or there, but it's really easy to just kill them with the shotgun. So, we'll see how that goes. But this will be my food chest. All right, there we go. You might be thinking, Cage, why the hell do you have all that food? What are you going to do with all that food? I'm going to eat it. The one thing that will get me out of here quicker than anything is running out of food or water. I'll probably run out of water first, which is why I've been bringing all the canned fruit with me. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, let me do some organizing here. I think I want to build another storage locker as well. These are already filling up. So I wanted to make a bunch of these standing torches down here for light, but I didn't bring enough material, unfortunately. The cool thing about the standing torch is you can use gas for the fuel, which is just phenomenal. All right, so I do have one, which means I'm going to have to be doing a lot of this. I could probably just carry this with me, where I want to pick stuff up. Like, there's a bunch of stuff over here I want to pick up. I could just throw it down, and you guys can see. It's not perfect, but, it'll get me through the day. I think for the first day being down here, I really like the mining in this game. I mean, the mining itself, needs to be expanded upon. It's a little bit bare bones at the moment, but I like the idea of having to make an outpost in the mine. That is a really good part of the game, and I really like it. And it kind of screwed me up today, but thankfully there was ways around it, so I didn't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, I mean, I really like the idea that you're gonna get out there and you're gonna make an outpost at the mine. That is really cool. And then we just do this, and we just kind of mine this thing. Now, as you mine stuff, you are going to lose stamina, which is why you want the chair. I did make the chair, and it's just sitting there waiting for me. And we are just going to mine as much stuff as we can. I mean, I'm just going to mine everything, so I'm hoping to find some zinc. I don't think any of this is zinc, unfortunately. Hopefully there's not it's not like, oh, you have to go to this spot for zinc or that spot for whatever. Let's just put this right over here. I know it's a little dark, sorry, but there we go. It just looks like copper as well. All right, let me do some mining. Well, now that I've got a ton of resources, let's just come on over here. I know it's going to be a little dark. You know what? No, screw that. I know it's going to be a little dark. I'm sorry, bullshit. We're going to come over here, and we're going to grab this and bring it over there. I forgot I had this light. Now, next time I come down here, I need a lot more scrap metal to make more of these lights. But other than that, I think this place is looking pretty good. Just need more lights. Probably some more storage as well. Alright, there we go. Now you guys can see. Alright, so let me grab everything out of here. Nope, not that. This is still no zinc, man. I'm wondering if zinc is only upstairs. Next time I come down and I gotta, fight... By the way, just so you guys know, when I walk out of this place, I always run right by the infected. No point in using 10 shotgun shells when I could just run out of this place, But next time I come down here and I do kill the infected, I'll hit the ores at the top and see if, they give me any better, if they give me any zinc or anything like that. Alright, so there we got some iron. Alright, and then we're going to grab as many of these as we can. Yeah, that'll be plenty. And then we're going to go up here and we are going to grind them down. And we're not going to get a ton of resources out of this, but you get the idea, Actually, there is a lot of saltpeter. Let me go ahead and drink first. You know what? I'm going to drink because I want to use up that dried meat before I go to the canned food. I also got to decide what I'm going to leave down here and what I'm not. I don't think I'm going to leave the dried meat, because I don't know when I'm coming back down here. It'll probably be soon, honestly, but I don't want to, like, you know, gamble on my meat on that. So, there we go. Looking good. All right, and you can see right here, this is how you make gunpowder. Again, I'm going to need charcoal. I've got charcoal. I can get charcoal. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Why isn't this saltpeter showing up? How about now? Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. Then we can start making some gunpowder. And we do need brass. And we're going to need the zinc for the brass, which I haven't gotten yet. Again, the zinc might only be an upstairs thing. We might only be able to get it upstairs. That's just the way it is. So, all right, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till daytime, and then I'm going to check to make sure I've mined out everything down here. Then I'm going to go up, run past the enemies, go home, drop everything off, reorganize, bring some stuff back here, craft some more storage, craft some more lights, and, you know, probably do some more mining. And I will mine this stuff up top. I do need to find some zinc if I'm going to craft ammo. So, just the way it is. All right, guys. Scared the shit out of me. All right, guys, if you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.